John here with Bullish and Bears Trading. What is going on? Basically, I just want to kind of do like my outlook video here and basically say what I think and what happened with the market today. So basically, we got a massive drop in the indexes, especially the Nasdaq. It's been weak um, throughout most of the time. Um, we hit highs here, and it's just been kind of chop chop. While the SPY kind of held up. Um, as yesterday, we did see like kind of like just chop in the SPY while um, the Qs dropped about 2 3%. Um, but basically, what I want to talk about here is what exactly is happening and why. So one thing is that we're seeing the 10-year bond move higher here. Here, as you can tell, this is basically kind of measuring like what the market what the market thinks the Federal Reserve is gonna do, and basically, if you look on the weekly, it's breaking out of like a massive level here on the 1.7. Well, it's 17, but if you look at the bonds, they're 1.7. This is just kind of like a little index, but basically, um, this is breaking out. This trying to break out of like a massive base here, and basically, if it does, then we know it does expect more of a move from the Fed, and it's kind of more like, hey, I think the Fed is actually going to do this after it's just been kind of buying and buying and buying and buying assets without stop. Um, you know what I mean? So that's one thing. I just want to make this a little bit short. I don't want to get into too much detail. If you have any questions, just let me know. Um, and also DXY. Let's see what it did here today. Let's see here. All right. Well, it's gonna load. But basically, we did see basically a bunch of the tech names fall huge, huge, huge. 8% here. ARK. Check out ARK. 7% here. New lows on the daily here for ARK. Almost like November 2020 levels, if I'm correct. Um, I mean 2019. Sorry. Um, and like just overall very very weak in the ARK names, in the interest rate driven names, which are the tech names. We did see huge move down on Roku, XLF. All these basically everything fell. This is also a piercing bearish candle, but I don't believe this. It basically held in a little bit better than all the tech names, and it kind of just gave like a little around the world move here from yesterday. So opening um, price. So I do believe that we may see more of a rally in these type of names. XLF, which is basically the bank sector, XLE, um, another around the world move here, pretty strong here. Just kind of closed at yesterday's highs. So I do believe that um, maybe this actually a evening star um, a reversal here. So basically, below these lows would be kind of just fall through. But like I said, I do believe that the cyclical sectors will stay in the market and that we do get an overall bounce, overall oversold bounce. Um, we saw kind of a little bit of the tick here, kind of, trying to get higher after, kind of staying at the lows here throughout the day. What I don't like though is that it touched the negative 1,000 a lot of times, so that is one thing to be cautious about. And here, let's check the ADSPD. This is again S&P advancers and decliners. So basically, what is happening under the hood? Again, not touching negative 400 and negative 500, but it is still pretty low. This is like kind of like a little bit more accurate breadth indicator. So this does mean that there is quite a heavy selling in the S&P as well, not only in the Nasdaq. Um, but we will see what happens tomorrow. Definitely something to look at. I still do believe that I want to buy the dip in JWN or Nordstrom. Zim, I'm still in that. Still have about 3 weeks left, so not worried about that. Also, it is a transport name, so it is considered a down name and a cyclical name. It is not considered a tech name. Um, so that is one thing. Basically, yeah, guys. Another thing is that the market tends to do what Um, people don't expect to happen. VIX, up higher here, but it is not much. Not what I expect. I would have expected like 22 based on what happened today, especially with the Fed. Sometimes it tends to just rip higher, way higher than what it did today. Obviously, it's 15%, but sometimes we've seen 30% pops in just one day. Um, so that is one thing. Um, so back to what I was saying, the market tends to do what people don't expect most. So basically, it tends to trick people. Let's say everyone's buying puts. Basically what happens a lot of the time is where it just kind of does like a face ripper rally, and basically those puts turn into buyers, and then kind of just buyers stack on, and that just kind of leads to the rally after those short sellers close their positions would turn into buys. So that is one thing to look at, especially after these names have completely gotten demolished, as you could tell here. Um, Here, look, net literally 221, 1119, 1122, and now basically cut in half. Market cap cut in half in less than a couple of weeks, about 6 to 7 weeks here. So, literally insane. We may get a little bounce, and then kind of go down here lower on these tech names, but we will see what happens. Definitely, all we could do is just look at the trend. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this. If you have any questions, just shoot them at me. I'll be happily answer them. And yeah, guys, bye.